Faye and Feliz channel. Today we're going to tell you about our favorite books. Now let's get started. These all are Rainbow Magic series. All of these fairies have different characteristics of their own. Well, they are also these are all I collected. This is Whitney, the whale fairy. She can talk to whales because that is her characteristic. And what I like about this book is that they need to stop Jack Frost's spell about cracking the shell, because the shell is for the animals to understand what the fairies are saying. And the next one is Vanessa, the dance steps fairy. She's from the pop star fairies. So she can do dance steps, yes. Some of what I like about this is about some of them, they are going to go party and dance with this woman, but there's some trouble because they stole the necklace of Vanessa. So now they cannot dance. So they're gonna try to stop the goblins of making trouble. Demi, the dressing up fairies, is about how they dress up and all the clothes have gone wrong. What I like about this book is that she dresses up very well to impress other people, and other people can follow the same. They can also dress up like her or something else. Here is Pipa, the poppy fairy. What I like about this book is that they need to find their petals so the poppies can be fresh, so the flowers cannot droop. If they don't find the petal, all of the flowers will die fast, the poppy flowers. Heather, the violet fairy, is about Jack Frost sending all of the colored fairies to different places. And Christy and Rachel needs to stop him and bring back all the fairies. And they need to find out about why, how, and where did Heather go. In here, I like it when they finally found Heather, and I like it when they were all of the color fairies were back together, and I like this cute squirrel here. It's quite cute. The next book is Allie, the dolphin fairy. Huh? Allie, the dolphin fairy here. Well, it's also part of Whitney, the whale fairy. This is the first quest of the adventure from the ocean fairies. It's about also because of Jack Frost breaking the shell, and then they need to get all the pieces back together again. I like the glowing piece of the shell. See, here, he spoiled this shell. First it was like this, now it's like this, crumpled up. And there's also rhymes here about how Jack Frost made his spell. All of them has different kinds of rhymes. These are connected series. This is Holly the Christmas Fairy. You see it's shiny because this is 3 stories in one. What I like about this is that all of these Jack Frost get his goblins and said for them to get all of the gifts. But Christy and Rachel didn't want him to open the 3 special gifts for Rachel, Christy, and last but not least, Holly. The gifts that he stole, there's 3 important gifts for Christy, Rachel, and Holly. That's why I like these books, because the king and queen are making surprises for the humans for them to trade about saving their fairies, about Jack Frost having fun. Here is Gabriella, the Snow Kingdom fairy. It's also shiny because it's part of this book. This is Gabriella, and I like this. What? I like this book because many times the snow is like hard, so they need to make the snow very fluffy and again, yes, because of this snowflake, the goblin stole again. So the goblin or Jack Frost will tell the goblins to steal because that's their service. Yes, sir. Sometimes the fairies can also turn into humans, like in here when they wanted to deliver a thing to Jack Frost, so Jack Frost can give them the chest. But it did not really work here. Here is when she turned into a human to go inside Jack Frost thing, or somewhere else. This is the snowflake that the goblins stole to make the snow fluffy and white, not crumply and hard. Lastly is Cheryl the Christmas Fairy, the last book I'm gonna introduce you. Here is the last book of the series of this book, but all of these are not completed yet. I like about this when the star here will affect others to be kind and helpful. But Jack Frost stole it, so they need to bring it back. They always bring it back with an interesting solution. Next book, Feliz, your turn.
This one is my favorite because it's about Jesus, how he's helping people and here's it's all the stories when Jesus was there with some people. And I like the pictures here and this one is a part of the rainbow magic.
Yeah, it's part of this.
Yeah. And here I like it because they must find the last conch shell, and even Courtney can talk to clownfishes because she is the clownfish fairy, And I like it here when they finally found Courtney, and when they finally got the shell back. Here it is Frozen. I like this because it's about the two sisters' love. Yeah. I like the pictures because it's about sisters loving and forgiving like a person. I like it when like Anna when Kristoff found her finally on again, then she was like about to freeze. She didn't go to Kristoff. She wanted to save her sister, so she just stepped in front of her sister to protect her. And here I really don't like this part because this one like scary monster. And in here I like it when and they finally met Olaf, and yeah. In here it's called Elsa, Queen of Arendelle, and I like it here because when she misses her sister, so she just wanted her to not like stay like that forever, so she just like hugged and it unfreeze. Because the only true thing that can unfreeze her Anna's heart is to love each other. I like this story because it's like that sister loving, kindness, and helping, and adventurous. These 3 books are connected. I like all these books because it's like adventuring and saving it from dangerous things.
The next book that I like is Lost in the Storm. It's about this cute kitten named Fluffy.
Fluffy.
Fluff or Fluffy? Fluff. It's Fluff the kitten. I like how Ella first met Fluff in her basket where she was lying down somewhere, and how she saved a little kitten in an abandoned house. Here. How she saved this small kitten, Snowy, and how Fluff found Snowy. And that's what I like about Lost in the Storm.
You're a wimpy kid.
Diary of the Wimpy Kid. I like this because this is about the whole life of Greg.
He's a wimpy.
It's a wimp. This is when he's growing up. There's some words that are inappropriate for me, so I have to skip that part and not read it. But overall, I like the story about his life and his journey in school and how he had some trouble like that because of Rowley.
Hello, and this one is called The Wild Swans. In here, I don't like it because when the evil queen turned them to swans, and in here I even don't like it when she like made the king angry and she like like put badness in his mind and thought that she was not his daughter, and Lizzo was not the king's daughter. So they just his servants just dragged her away from the castle. And when she was sad, she realized she already found her brothers. That is because they were ground or whatever. And they were trying to spawn by the queen, the evil poopy queen. And here I like it when her brothers and Lizzo was back together in here. And here I like it because it was almost my favorite part when her brothers turned back to humans. In here, the fairy put a spell to transform her brothers into human, and in here she told her to not break her promise. So then she started making like these things, whatever they're called, like clothes. I like it when she met a prince and she wanted to bring her to his castle to marry her. And when she was doing the things that the fairy told her, she ran out of the things she collected. So she sneaked out of the castle to collect some one of those leaves, and this one's the set. He was watching because the prince told him to watch. And when they were burning her to death, she finally found her brothers and passed them that thing. So when they have it, they will transform back to human. That's why I like this.
The next one is called The Chronicles of Narnia. You can see it here, as this is the full package of Narnia. All the books are here. You can see it's proof. Here I am still in this first book. But I'm interested and looking forward to other books here. Like The Last Battle, I'm very interested because of this title. The title made me look interested, so yes, I bought it. I'm very happy that I got all these books, and yes, I'm still in this first book. And what I like is that the founding of Narnia here, the chapter here, and that all of the animals were surrounding the lion, this guy, right there, because he sang the Aslan song. So it'll weave itself into fabric of a new land, a land that will be known as Narnia. And in Narnia, all things are possible. Like here, it means like all things are possible is because trees can walk, beasts can talk, waters are divine, like that. It says in here. And these people that are frozen here, Diggory just strike the bell with the hammer, and the walls started crumbling. But then this queen here, you can call her queen or witch, because yes, she can turn her people into dust. That's why you can call her queen or witch. It says here in the book. Here's the queen that came alive. First, she was a statue. So Diggory, get the hammer and strike the bell so she can come alive. And the interesting part is that the founding of Narnia, there was this talking lion. I am in chapter 10 here with, and I'm also interested about the song and the picture of the lion, like somewhere, and then the lion appeared like that. They said here that the song was beautiful, and that's why I like this. Narnia, the Magician's Nephew. Is this thing. I got this in my birthday from not my classmate but a friend from school. There are many chapters in this book and different topics and people here. The most I like in here is all of the stories for me, because they both have different adventures. Princess in Training.
Oh yeah.
She's her teacher wants her to be like other people, but she's not like normal. But then her teacher realizes that she can become what she wants to be, like that. That's the moral lesson of this thing. See here, the mother and father are upset about the princess because she's not a normal princess. She just like does taekwondo like that, karate like that. That's why, but they learn that she can be who she wants to be, because she's just saved a life here. And that's what I like about this thing.
Next one is called The Little Tin Soldier.
Yes, I like this story too.
And here this boy was named Thomas, and he had in his birthday, his friend or family he received 25 tin soldiers. So when he played with it, he arranged them properly, and there was only one soldier that had only one leg, because the one who made it, he ran out of that thing.
He didn't run out.
He ran out.
No, he didn't run out.
Then he only put like that.
Because there was
Then in here, in this house, there was like a ballerina girl that even has only one foot to stand. So the toys is alive. So when he saw her, he was in love, whatever. In here, then when Thomas was playing with his only one tin soldier, in the side of the window, he accidentally dropped it. So he like dropped in like inside. He was like in strong wind. They cannot hear him, and he was inside the whatever that called. And they didn't hear him because of the strong wind blowing.
So I'm here. But then two boys found her.
Yeah.
Found him, not her.
And even other boys came, and this boy like made a paper boat, so the tin soldier can like sail away.
But then this giant ugly rat thing.
And the rat saw him and was chasing the boat to get him. And the one who was already in this side, of like a boat or whatever that thing, he wanted to get the tin soldier, but the boat was too fast, so it went past without the rat. So then he sank in the water, and a big fish gulped him up, and he was thinking about his ballerina girl that he saw. So then finally, he was out. Then Thomas would then they cooked the fish when he was inside it. So when Thomas' family got that fish, they went home to cook the fish. While his family was cleaning, he found
the cook found the tin soldier.
He finally found the tin soldier inside, and he passed it to his friend, and he like dropped the tin soldier in the fire because he didn't like it. Even the ballerina girl, and they were both burned. Wait, what's about yours, Faye?
Well, here, friends come up. Because the tin soldier was rusty, so Thomas' friend threw him there. The ballerina girl also fell because of the strong wind. So it's very sad that both of them are burned.
Yeah, they're dead.
Here is the 50 utterly silly stories. I like this. I mostly have this at bedtime. Some of them have moral stories, and some of them have a very silly meaning in them. Here, I like this story, The Cat and the Mouse, because the moral is that you shouldn't tell anyone what to do. You must be kind to other people, not get them an exchange. You can just share it. It's a very simple thing to do, because the baker...
You can just get it by your own.
You can't get it by your own, because if the cat got the tail of the mouse, he must go to different people. The cat gave him a condition because the cat bit the mouse tail. This butcher must give, he must give the cow hay, but he will give him hay only if the baker gives him bread. And if the baker wants bread, he must get this meal from this chef. So the mouse has to go a very long journey to get his tail back. You must not get others in exchange. You must be kind to other people. Yeah, the baker was kind to get the mouse what he needs to get his tail back.
But he said that if he eats his bread, he'll kill it.
But he kept his promise, so he must keep his promise, not break it. That's why I like this book.
Next book is Gulliver's Travel. Like when Gulliver liked to travel, there was he was sailing in a boat with his partner or whatever. With all the people in the boat, at the night there was a big storm that they dropped into the sea. When he was in a mistress land, he didn't know, so he just slept in the beach. Then when the man found him, he tied him with ropes. Then he was scared, so he just he said, "Let me go," because he was scared. And then when he was hungry, they gave him food. Then when he was taking a nap, they rode him to the kingdom and to the beach. And then when he promised that he'll be a good giant, he was untied from his rope, but he was sad that he was chained up. Then he wanted to let him go out of the chain, so he did. The king ordered. Then he was a kind person that he liked people. Then when he was kind, they built a boat for him. Even he saw his own boat that they made, that they fixed. They fixed it. Then Gulliver was happy that he got to sail home.
That's it for today. Hope you like our videos about this book review of what we like. See you in our next video.